And welcome back. Alright, so we are destroying goblin camps to finally be able to take on the Goblin City over here. We are also on the ambition to do this, so that works out nicely. And here is the Stabber's Den with a champion in it as well, so let's go in. This time I am giving everyone a shield. That is what we will do for the Goblin City as well, I think, apart from the back line. That's the lineup. Also see barbarians running around, but let's ignore them for now. Right, I will lower the combat speed in a moment. Well, let's do it now. Down to 1.5 for now. This shouldn't be too tough by any means. One shaman, one champion. Not afraid. Though our archers definitely aren't as good as I would like. Apart from Edward. That's better. Alright. Guess I'll just wait for a while before we start moving on them. Oh. Well, this guy isn't shield walling. That will be his demise. Nice to see that I was not wrong this time. Alright. Let's advance now. I think it's fine. Spear walling, shield walling, and backing off. Not very champion-like behavior, if I must say. The Goblin City fight will of course be extremely annoying, because there are, I think, 4 shamans there. So we will be constantly doing that, probably. Hopefully our archers will be able to pick off the shamans. Oh, now you're coming back. Strange indeed. Oh, Laberect, you kind of suck. Probably should have gotten rid of him at some point. Replaced him with a better one. Okay, keep on advancing, I suppose. Nicely done. I could use the dog. I suppose I will. Kind of unnecessary, and it might even die, but let's do it anyway. Who doesn't love goblin fights? Putting AK at risk here a little bit. Definitely shouldn't do that in a more difficult fight. Out there by himself. But I suspect that in this specific fight he will be just fine. As engaged with the champion now though. Who can attack a lot of times per turn. There goes the dog, straight into the fire. Not very realistic behavior for a dog. Oh, you silly, silly boy. You might even die. Oh well. Also, I really hope that the Goblin City fight will roll favorable terrain and obstacles for us. Something like this, or even just something like this, would be quite annoying to deal with. Rude. Straight into the fire you go. In hindsight, well, I still can, but what I could have done, and kind of still can, but probably won't bother, is getting initiative potions for our people as well. For the Goblin City. That would actually help. Not for everyone, but at least for the ones who have dodge. Oh, this terrain. I mean, these obstacles are like so convenient for them. Oh well. Just do that, I suppose. Okay, they are backing off. So they are done. And this debuff, these flies are like the most annoying and OP. The most OP debuff basically in the game. Also lasts for a long time. 54-65 misses. Oh well. Let's let this group of goblins go, I think. Let's kill the shaman though. As long as I can't actually... Or if I can't kill them with ranged attacks. I'm not going to pursue them in melee, I don't think. Alright, that's enough. It's over. Alright, Theodore gets a level. We get this goblin spear. And we actually probably will use this against the goblins, because this is -3 fatigue cost and it has enhanced damage. And also, yeah, lower AP cost as well. So that's actually decent, or even kind of good. The thing is, though, it has only 32 durability. Also, our inventory is once again completely filled up with garbage. So we need to do a little bit of management. Alright, that's probably good enough. I've said this before, but it kind of sucks, maybe even more than kind of, that there is no good place to sell up here in the north. Okay, so the only reason to kill this, well, two reasons to kill this group of barbarians. First, the XP. Second, the white fur from the Unhold. We could still craft more of these fur paddings, of course. So I guess we will kill them. Anyway, Theodore, level 10 now. Melee skill is not the most useful for this guy, actually, so I might be just taking hit points and fatigue here. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, he does have... well, he will have Mace Mastery. Not just yet, though. We'll pick Blitzkrieg. Haven't used either of these skills. Or have I? I did use this hold... no, I didn't use Hold Steady. I used Onslaught once. Anyway, so Blitzkrieg will be quite useful in some battles at least. Alright, so let's kill the barbs. Does mean that I need to do even more inventory management, but oh well. Basically a free fight as well, apart from the Unhold. But for the Unhold, I suppose we should have some good bonking capabilities in the lineup. Some good bonks. Actually, yeah, you're a good bonker now with this famed mace, so just stay in. That should be plenty, actually. Maybe Anwar should join the lineup, though. Get some levels on him. Or leveling, I should say. Yeah, let's do that. And maybe these two as well, actually, since, yeah. So I think we just need to destroy one more goblin location. Before we can take on the city. If I'm correct with my calculations. If such a fancy term can be applied. In counting to 5. Anyway, shouldn't need to think too much about this fight. Let's rotate. I should have used adrenaline there, but... It's fine. It's probably fine. Oh, where are you going? They got scared all of a sudden. There we go, getting stunned because I didn't use adrenaline. I think I will do more than the Goblin City during this run. Start taking those tougher fights again, see how we do. Against orcs and barbs. And quite possibly also at least attempt the Black Monolith. Don't think I want to do the Kraken or what else is there? The library. I find those a little bit tedious. Can save them for a future run. Alright, there we are. Anwar gets a level. And once again we need to do the inventory management. Didn't get the white fur, sadly. Okay, let's head to Hockdorf, see if the selling price there is like, I don't know, 13, 14, maybe that's good enough. Anyway, Anwar level 9. Gets to pick up hit points. So So we do have tempo. Maybe we will pick dodge at some point, but... Probably level 11 if I do so. Just to get more damage in the form of duelist here. There you are. Yeah, let's take the +2. Instead of the fatigue. Even though the fatigue is also quite good. Alright. And what is this? Grave robbers. That means that the selling price here is not going to be good. Yeah, it's 10. Buy the tools. Alright, head to Hammervold. I do want to offload the inventory. The tools are a good price, selling price however, no, 13. Okay, well, good enough for the garbage at least. I'll keep the more expensive stuff for now. Even though it doesn't matter all that much. Well, that's some space at least, and after the Goblin City fight we'll have a lot more, because these potions will be gone. Alright, check the armor. There is a famed nimble armor. 10,000 for this. Sir Leif's layered armor. Definitely not the best nimble armor I've seen, but it is famed nimble armor. So I guess I will buy that. So we do have, like, I don't know, someone who can use it, at least an archer. And actually that's a pretty good idea for the Goblin City fight, to have them in decent armor. Alright. Buy that and give it to Edward probably. And what about an attachment? Yeah, let's give it the bone plating. Nimble is still at the correct value. Good. Alright. Still could use more tools perhaps. Still need to destroy at least one goblin camp. Let's head to Gunheim. I'm a little bit disappointed that it did take this long for us to actually be pretty close to dealing with the Goblin City. Haven't actually done it successfully yet, of course. There is always the slight possibility that even with all of this preparation that I've done, getting all these potions, it will go badly anyway. Anyway, don't care about whatever's in Gunheim, so let's head to Gerheim instead. So I should be repairing this if I'm going to be using it. It's actually a good weapon, but the issue is the durability. Rife of Barbarians. I guess I don't really care about driving them off. Let's scout this area. Okay, 4 white unholds. Let's kill them. It's also a barbarian camp with a champion and a plethora of chosen. Okay, so I would really like to do this, but maybe I shouldn't, because I might lose key people that are needed for the Goblin City if I do it now. Yeah, I think we should wait on that until after the Goblin City. Okay, come on. Okay, that's an easier barb camp. I guess we can do that. It's a good leveling fight and also an opportunity to get white fur. Just go with this lineup, I suppose. Let's increase the combat speed to the maximum. And just wait the entire round. Alright. Start the slaughtering. Feels a little bit bad to be bullying these easy opponents like this. I would prefer to take on the tougher fight, but like I said, I shouldn't. Currently, I should not. Okay, I'll let the rest of them go. Oh, it's not even... Oh, never mind, it did. Alright. White fur. And chase these unholds. Let's not fight them in the forest, though. Let's change the lineup a little bit, maybe. Then again, I don't think that's all that necessary against just 4 of them, but let's do a little bit of a switch here. I don't think Halstein is coming to the Goblin City, so leveling him is not as important. Let's have Edward in instead. Okay, we see a goblin encampment. Alright. I will just advance, I think, even though the terrain kind of sucks. Especially when they can throw us around. And you can stay put, it's fine. Arrow to the knee. Pathfinder is just so good. I do love Pathfinder. Just advance there, I guess. Terrain like this is really bad against opponents like this. But since there's only 4 of them, I'm not afraid. Not yet, at least. Rude. Yeah, there we go, getting thrown. Like a rag doll. And basically do nothing with Hagen. Kingfisher is quite good. I've realized. How rude. Just plain old rude. Okay, one more. Come on, dude. Okay, there we go. Only one white fur. Alright, so this goblin camp has a champion and one shaman. Is in the snow. Alright, well, I guess we can deal with that. Get the archers in again. And preferably people with Pathfinder, but that is not strictly necessary for this camp, as it is far easier than the Goblin City is. Right, all the archers are in. Eke has taken a little bit of damage, so I guess he can sit out. We don't need him, even with that crazy good weapon that he has. Also, let's let Gisbert sit out. Bring in Baldwin, I guess, for... well, just in. Or perhaps Helmfried. Let's bring Helmfried, I suppose. Anwar isn't the best matchup against goblins, though. Especially if he's using a net, so let's let him sit out. And bring in, yeah, Baldwin. There we are. Rude. Just rude behavior. Trying to teach them some manners, but it seems that Wolfgang is unable to do so. Son, I am disappointed. Okay. That's a little bit better. And there's the wine. Blitzkrieg. Hold steady. Onslaught. Okay, let's try... Well, I don't know. Should we try Blitzkrieg in this fight when it's probably... Well, it is not going to be necessary. Can only use it once per day, right? Let's double check that. Cannot be used more than once per day company-wide. So I wonder how it's calculated. Is it just 24 hours and then you can use it again? Or no, it's going to be, since there are days in the game, it's probably, even if you use it during the night, during dusk, you can use it at dawn or something. Again, is my assumption. But then again, it is just an assumption. Alright, advance. Even Karsten, you can advance. If Karsten dies by me being reckless with him, I won't be too sad. Maybe just a little bit sad, but not too sad at all. Once again, having Pathfinder would be so good. Oh, goblins. Rude. Ow. Good shot. Oh yeah. You are trapped as well. Yes, onneba. Onneba. Okay, that was kind of satisfying. Okay, just back off. Weird flank there. Okay, the fight is basically over. The fatigue recovery potions will be so good for our archers in that city fight. Even a shorter fight like this fatigues them out very quickly. Would have been nice to find like a -3 fatigue cost warbow at some point, but nope. Oh, rude. Just rude. Okay, let's kill this one and be gone. There we are. Okay. This weapon is actually maybe even better than the last one, even though it has only a -2 fatigue roll because it has 50 durability. Yeah, that's a very big difference actually. Yeah, it also has a better damage roll, so it is better. Alright. That's a good find. So that should be enough goblin locations for the city. And I can ignore places like this now. Let's head to Olbing, do some crafting. So in the next episode, I think we will be fighting the goblin. They take revenge for their comrades, it seems, or they're trying. Anyway, in the next episode, I think we'll be doing the Goblin City fight. And if it goes horribly wrong, I still have the one safe scum. But as long as we win, I will tolerate all the losses. Also, nice of them to advance on us here. At least on that one foolish goblin here. Oh, come on. Everyone loves goblins. Much like everybody loves Raymond. Stupid goblins. There we go. Right, one level out of that. And once again, inventory. Good enough. All right. You took an injury. Sit out. Okay, so Hagen level 10. Well, this is what happens when you don't have stars. You might roll poorly. But yeah, I guess he's pretty useful even with the stars kind of being meh. Just because of his perk groups. Anyway, what do we give this guy? Maybe just fast adaptation. Though for damage, Duelist would be very nice. Let's take Duelist. Oh, also here is the Ichirok. So that is one of the easier fights, the legendary fights that is, but I should leave that for after the Goblin City, I think. Because there's always the chance to get people killed. The armor would be nice in the Goblin City though. Alright. Additional fur padding, bone plating. I'm not going to pay that price for tools, even though I could. Food I should get some more of. So I will pay even the exorbitant prices for the ham. Alright, and what is this? This is just hunt down what terrorizes. I will not do that. Alright, head to Sommersborg. Sadly, we still have marauding greenskins around here. Okay, this is expensive, but I'll do it. Let's have a round of drinks. Let's buy tools. Alright, and the selling price is where is it? 16, that's actually quite good. Alright, let's offload our stuff. Could repair some of it, but let's not bother. Maybe I shouldn't have sold that flail, but now it's too late, because, yeah... Well, I'll keep both of these goblin weapons. Might be using them against the gobos themselves. Alright. That should be good enough. Okay, so now we can head towards the Goblin City. Maybe do like a quick easy fight along the way. Oh, it actually tells us. With so many goblins taken care of, it is likely that word of their deaths and annihilations will reach back to the Greenskins' city. If that goblin expert is as learned as he seems, the goblins will overreact and send their armies out, leaving the gates largely undefended. Perhaps it is time to return to the Goblin City and see if the stranger's summations ring true. We should return. And doing the Goblin City itself will also complete this ambition, kind of thematically working out like that nicely. Okay, what is this camp? Okay, that's pretty easy. Let's do this on our way. How many warriors? Many. Okay, so I shouldn't underestimate it, but let's do it. Get some XP. So you two have injuries, so I might have to wait for them to be healed up. At least for like Baldwin, he's an integral part of the team for the fight. Let's leave Ortwin out of this. I'm not going to be giving him weapons that work better against orcs, since we can just put him out of the fighting line. That's fine. That is fine. Guess I could bring Halstein for some added safety. Use a net on the champion, perhaps. Disarm. Also level him. Wilfried I could bring, but let's not. Probably going to leave him out of the Goblin City fight as he is only level 9. And if Asker ever reaches level 11, it will be far after the Goblin City has been dealt with. At least that's the plan. That's the hope. Right, so let's wait for dawn and do this with this lineup. Alright, 14 orcs. They are quite angry. Alright, just do the arrows to the knees, I suppose. Who has the stun amulet? Hopefully someone has it. Yeah, Sir Cory has it. I could use Spear Wall. But I would need to activate it during this round. Let's mostly hold still. Okay, where's the champion? Over here. Okay, finally we'll get an orc weapon instead of a shield. Oh yeah, we also have hold steady now. I could use that. For 1 turn. Immune to being stunned, knocked back or grabbed. I think we'll use that next round probably. If I still remember that it's there. Alright, so if I want to use the spear wall, it should be here. Fine, let's use it. Advance with you so that the stuns go on him. Okay, Kisbert, go for the champion. Do that first though. Spear wall was a complete waste. I'm not going to use it again. It's fine. Music is picking up. Alright, I guess I will use a whip here. Not a whip, a net. Well, both. Do both. And let's use these abilities since we have them. Let's use, yeah, hold steady. Only covers this area here. Okay, now we can use another ability. Let's use Onslaught. I might have to use more nets here. Just to keep Halstein safe. Melee defense of 57. We are going to get a little bit surrounded though. But let's trust that melee defense plus the shield wall. Okay, let's play it safe. Use hook shield for once. Good job. Okay, the fight is over. Oh, weapon's about to break. Well, not just yet. Okay, there we are. And the Orc Axe. It's actually quite good. Enhanced damage, more effectiveness against armor. The thing is though, no one is going to use it here. I don't think. Because our axe person just can't use that effectively, doesn't have duelist either. Would need to get that to get the most out of it. Also having finesse would be perhaps even necessary, since that has a +5 fatigue cost, being an orc weapon. Let's see. Chop 13 fatigue. Yeah, that is going to cost a lot of fatigue to swing around. Should I repair this? Well, I do have a full supply of tools, so probably it's fine. So we are pretty close to civilization still. Alright, let's keep moving. Towards the Goblin City we go. Finally getting there. So next time we will be taking on Rulgatix. And hopefully it goes well. With all the potions that we have, it shouldn't be too bad. So lots of ambushers, plethora of skirmishers, a few overseers, a few shamans, and many wolf riders on a hill. So we'll see about the terrain. I have like a vague recollection that the last time I fought the Goblin City, it was on a mountain. And it actually rolled quite well for me, but we'll see about this. Anyway, I'll do the lineup on my own time and give them equipment that I deem to be good for that fight. So stuff like, let's see, this one at least, this cruel long spear, probably the robber's curved blade, some shields. All the archers will of course be in the lineup, and I will have them drink these potions. Anyway, yeah, I don't think I have more to say about that for now. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time for the Goblin City. See you then.